When people ask where I'm from, I tell them I'm from West Virginia. I currently live in Austin, Texas. I've been here for a few years, but the bulk of my life has been spent in beautiful southeastern West Virginia. However, I wasn't born there. I was born in upstate New York, and then moved to Rhode Island, and from there to West Virginia when I was 4, almost 5 years old. So almost all of my memories are from West Virginia. I have a few little memories from living in Rhode Island, and not a single one of living in New York State. So I love the place where I grew up. It's beautiful. It feels like home. I had a really great community that I grew up in, and I daydream about moving back there sometimes. When you move away from one place and to another, you can sometimes feel like you're a representative of the place you moved from. And I certainly do feel that way sometimes. For many people, I'm the only West Virginian that they've ever met, and I hope I reflect positively upon the state. But I do feel a little weird about being a representative of West Virginia because I'm not a native West Virginian. My family isn't from West Virginia. My accent is heavily influenced by my non-West Virginian parents, especially considering I homeschooled for 7 years. So I wasn't immersed in the local accent nearly as much as I was in my parents' sort of bland upstate New York, we traveled around a lot kind of accent. Additionally, the community that I grew up a part of is composed more than not of people who moved to West Virginia or whose parents did. In particular, a lot of them moved during the 70s when there was a really big movement to get back to the land and grow food on farms and live close to nature. West Virginia was a great place to move if you wanted to do that kind of thing, because there was lots of land and it was relatively cheap and you could move way out there. And a lot of them did. A lot of them still are way out there. I love those people. They're great people. They feel like home. I miss them. But there's a cultural difference between those people and the people whose great-grandparents were born in West Virginia and whose grandparents and parents. And there's a difference in the accent. Anyway, that said, I was deeply shaped and influenced by both the land and the local people of the region where I grew up. There's no question of that. So, obviously, I'm not a fraud to call myself a West Virginian. But sometimes I sort of feel like I am, and I feel hesitant to announce myself as that, because my cultural influences are heavily from other places. This video doesn't have any answers. It's just a strange feeling I have where I don't have a real strong, solid sense of my origins. So I'm curious if other people out there have a similar feeling about where they're from. My sense of belonging in West Virginia is tied much more closely to a small area of landscape than it is to the state as a whole. I am unquestionably more West Virginian than Texan. No shadow of a query in that. Anyway, I'm running out of battery, so I'll leave it at that. And please let me know in the comments if you've ever had a similar feeling. And if you are from West Virginia, give me your feedback